welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Boog Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton, and a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for Game 2, Chris.
Yeah, this might be the game to actually decide the series, Boog. When it's 5 games, getting a 2-0 lead is a dominant position to be in, and I don't see this series getting to a 5th game if we have a repeat of Game 1's outcome in this one.
Yeah, the Crows start circling for a team that falls into a 2-game deficit, not where you want to be. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And on the mound now, Triston McKenzie. How about a scouting report on him?
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
And stepping in is the speedy Akil Baddoo. And a pitch. There's a strike at the knees. And here we go with Game 2. This one blasted the other way. Down the line, and it's a foul ball. Up and in, and that's ball 1.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Outside low, and that's ball 2. Kicks and deals. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Toss to Naylor. 1 out in the top of the first. Gio Urshela steps in. Flips the corner. 0-1. Urshela measures 6 feet even, batting second in today's lineup, and he's a native of Colombia. 1 down, base is empty. That one not close. And now it's even 1-1. Fastball for a strike. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location. He found a way to just get it by him.
Riley Green in the box here lets that one go for a ball. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Straw getting an angle on it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the 3rd out. It's the Tigers 0, Guardians coming to bat. You're watching the American League Division Series on The Show. And we're back. Today's starting pitcher, Casey Mize.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Stephen Kwan in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. And there's a base hit to right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here's Andres Gimenez. Now this is in the air down the line. And that drops foul. Quad aboard here at first with nobody out. And that one is inside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Runner at first with no outs here. In the air, right field. Green settles under it, squeezes it, and there's 1 down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Here's Jose Ramirez. And he pumps it a strike. Mize move to first. And he dives back in safely. Here comes the 0-1. Fought off foul. The pitch. That one at 95, missed up top. And that's ball 1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Batting for the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
And now it's Josh Naylor. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That one a little bit high, ball 1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Mize checks over to first, and he's back. Two outs. Runner on the go. On the ground. Over to first. And that is that. Guardians lead 1. We played an inning. No score. Back here in Cleveland. Now it's the DH, Kerry Carpenter. The pitch. And that one is inside, ball 1. Oh, and it hops over his head. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
He was all over that one. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Colt Keith digs in now. Check swing, no appeal, and that is ball one. And a pitch. And a foul ball. Man at second. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed, though.
Hit hard, base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Swing and a miss, strike one. The Tigers with a chance to score first. And we're here in game 2 of the ALDS. That one's upstairs, ball one. And 1-1. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
But Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
That's inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. 2-2 on the way. And another ball. Mark Canha hitting on deck circle. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here in game 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Righty delivers. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab. Here comes the runner from third. The throw's offline. He's saved. And it's 1-0.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Here's Mark Canha. Ball one low. Lined, and that's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. That's inside. 1-0.
No strike.
Two on, 1 out.
That's the ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Next offering upstairs. Keith over at second. Canha over at first with 1 away. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
The batter now, Javier Baez. And there's a ball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that's down and away.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Next offering is in for a strike. Bases loaded, 1 away. Here at the top of the second. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
That was a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Akil Baddoo up now for the Tigers. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike. Bounce to the left side. They take the force out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Tigers 1 and the Guardians nothing. Here in Cleveland, we head to the bottom of the second. Laureano comes up to hit.
The right fielder.
Mize back to work. That one ripped. That's back there. Get out of town. So he goes the opposite way with that one, and it ties it up. It's 1-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. Just missed.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Left-hand batter waits. And it's even up.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Wouldn't chase that time. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And now the DH, Will Brennan. That one catches the zone. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. He doesn't have a play, and they don't get the out. Runner on at first with one gone. And up next for Cleveland, Brian Rocchio. That's in for a strike at 95. It's 0-1. Mize moved to first. And he's back safely. Man at first, one away. And there's a foul ball. At the belt and fires. Yeah, that's outside. Yeah, the count 1-2. That one missed. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Brennan around second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's 2-1.
Picks himself off an RBI. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Man at second with one away. Stepping up for the Guardians, Miles Straw. There's the strike. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. That's down and in. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Green calls it in, and there's two away.
Up next for Cleveland, the left fielder, Steven.
Here's the left fielder, Steven Kwan. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Pitch misses there, and it's 1-1. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Gathers and throws to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Guardians 2 and the Tigers 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Gio Urshela.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
And here it comes. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Naylor hauls it in, and there's one away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Here's Riley Green. First pitch just misses. One of the things that Jim Leyland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for a hitter. And that's going to be ruled a swing. Next offering is in for a strike. The Guardians leading by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And another ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. The wind of the pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Doubled his first time up. Not close with that one. Ball 1. Into center. Straw has a beat on it. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Andres Gimenez.
The second baseman.
The right-hander back to work. Just missed.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 1-1. And the right-hander deals. And that's in the dirt. 2-1. Late with the swing there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just ripped a page out of the Greg Maddux playbook. Throw that pitch at the hip and just watch it jump back over the inside part of the plate. Tell you what, you are baffled expecting that to almost hit you and then end up as a called strike.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. One out, base is empty. Swings through that.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Out towards right center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down.
Now back, first baseman.
Here's Josh Naylor. Grounded out his first time up. Swings through that one for strike 1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
The 1-1. Foul ball there. 2 outs, base is empty.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Guardians go down 1-2-3, but they still lead it 2-1. We're in the second game of this division series. Here's the second baseman, Colt Keith. Keith, 22 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Fouled off left side. The pitch. That one misses, and it's 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. That one misses. Ball 3. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Spencer Torkelson, the next to hit. Right through there for a strike. Bases empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And that one fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Torkelson tries to hold up, appeal to first, and James Kingsley says he won around.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Now the left fielder, Mark Canha. And he's already singled in this game. And the slider just misses. Next pitch inside, and now 2-0. 2 down, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that is that. Tigers are shut down there, and our score remains 2-1. Back now at Progressive Field. Stepping in, Ramon Laureano.
The right fielder.
The pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. Swings through that one for strike 2. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Chases that one out of the zone. 1 out. Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. Struck out swinging his first time. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well. Caught it, looking for the K.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Two outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Will Brennan. Inside, just missed.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just is the icing on the cake.
A dive, and he can't haul it in. And he's in at second with a 2-out double. Man at second here with 2 away. Here's Brian Rocchio. He doubled home a run at his first AB. In the air, right field. Makes the catch, inning over. 1 left for the Guardians as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And we're back. Here's the power hitting catcher, Jake Rogers.
Jake Rogers.
And a pitch. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, these Tigers need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Got it. Picks up strikeout number 7. Javi Baez digs in right side. That one fouled off.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Laureano going back. And he brings it in the warning track. Back to the top of the lineup, Akil Baddoo up now for the Tigers. They say you win.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Breaking ball through there for a strike. And the 0-2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Down in order go the Tigers, and they trail it here 2-1. Back here in Cleveland, bottom of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Miles Straw. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Right through there for a strike. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Got him swinging.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. First offering and it just misses.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
And it is 2-1. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. 3-1 is on the way. Line drive, and he can't make the play. And up next for Cleveland, Andres Gimenez. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Mize move to first. And he's back in safely.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. The hit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Green snags it for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Ramirez had a breakout season in 2016 and has consistently put up great offensive numbers ever since. Great contact skills, and he can hit for pop. That's what makes Jose Ramirez so dangerous.
2 outs. And that one fouled off. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss at one above the zone.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, and try to climb the ladder.
Swing and a ball popped up. Torkelson drifts towards it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Guardians lead 1. They lead it 2-1. Here in Cleveland, all set for the top of the 6th. Now the number 2 hitter, Gio Urshela. McKenzie back to work. And it skips in the dirt.
1 ball, no strike.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff dive.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
No outs, runner at first. And next to hit for Detroit, Riley Green. Fastball for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The 0-1.
No, that's a ball.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
And another ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
In the air, left side. Kwan makes a nice running catch. Digging in, Kerry Carpenter. 1 for 2.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
That's in for a strike.
It looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The 1-1. And that one in the air center field. Straw has a beat on it. Out number 2. And up next for Detroit, Colt Keith. That's in there.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
2 outs. And that one clips the corner.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And he grounds one to the right side. Whips it to first. And that is the inning. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Guardians 2 and the Tigers 1. Well, we go bottom 6, and now the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
Leading off for the Guardians.
And he deals. Lifted in the air, right field. Green going after it. Hauls it in for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's Ramon Laureano. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
All right, Siggy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam. And that's off the inside edge. 3 balls, no strikes. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 3-2.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Three-two on the way. And that's ball 4.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Naylor now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Laureano, the base runner at first with 1 out. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. That missed inside. Now 1-2. Mize moves to first. Laureano back in on a dive. Righty to the plate. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add to the lead. It's 4-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Does an excellent job of getting his arms extended to get the fat part of the bat to the baseball. Wrists do not roll over. They stay through the zone and on plane. Excellent swing.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Casey Mize is done, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Reese Olson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And next is the designated hitter, Will Brennan. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter, Olson. He's made a name for himself as a very effective reliever, but not really what you expect from a bullpen arm these days because he's not out there racking up Ks. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I think it's the deception in his ability to change arm angles and slots and give hitters different looks within one at bat. They're never able to get comfortable. When you only see him once, a lot of times he has success.
Out to center. Baddoo makes his way towards it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
Not shortstop. Ryan.
2 outs. Base is empty. Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. Edge of the zone for a strike. And it's 0-1. Got to be clever, too, when you don't have that lights-out stuff, right?
Absolutely. You got to know what you're able to do. Instead of focusing on what that hitter's strength is, stay with your strength and trust that you'll come out on top.
That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 4-1 ball game. This is the American League Division Series on the show. New inning getting started, and here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. The wind of the pitch.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Sam Hentges, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Barlow getting loose as well. And the slider just misses.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Got it. One up, one down. And next up for the Tigers, Mark Canha.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
That one in the dirt, and now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That misses. Ball 2. Next offering is outside. Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of game 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the second out. And now the catcher comes up to him. Jake Rogers. A strikeout and a walk. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Throws to second. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now it's Javier Baez. Swing and a miss. Slider right there. The Tigers trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. That one the other way. Base hit. Around third. The throw in. He's safe.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So the batting order turns over. Akil Baddoo now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Slice the other way and foul. Ball 1 there.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
McKenzie over to first. Baez back in safely. The tying run at the plate. Up the middle. They get the force. And the inning is over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 4-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Miles Straw. Olsen back to work. Swing and the ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Around first, heading for 2. And 1 pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
You know, these Guardians, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
And it's second. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Way inside, gets out of the way. One and 2 here, and that's in the dirt. Straw at second with nobody out. Bounce to the right. Keith tosses to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
The batter, the second baseman, Andres.
Now here is Andres Gimenez.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it. Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with...
Oh, that pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch.
Well, the worst part on that one is he lost control against one of the fastest guys on the team. This might turn into a double.
Runners on the corners with 1 gone. And now, Jose Ramirez. Throw over to first. Jimenez back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
On its way to the corner. Drifts towards it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. And a pitch. Outside. And that's ball one. Runners at the corners, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Two on, one out. And another ball.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. It's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
And the pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Well, it was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Now the four-hole hitter for the Guardians, Josh Naylor. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That's in there, and that is strike one.
As a pitcher, you don't want to throw him get-me-over fastballs just for strikes. You really need to command your pitches to this guy at the plate.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. On the ground, right side. Keith throws to first in time. Third out, and that ends the frame. Guardians strand a couple as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Sam Hentges.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
As the lefty gets to work. Urshela, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
And there's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And next to hit for Detroit, Riley Green. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That clips the corner.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ballgame.
Tying run at the plate. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Bird gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the eighth. Outside low, and that's ball one. And there's a ball.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
On the ground to first, and foul ball. 2-2 now. This one high in the air to left center. Drops into the glove.
The batter, the second baseman, Colt Keith.
At the plate, Colt Keith.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That one misses, and it's 1-0. Urshela off of first with 2 away. Now fly ball to right center. Laureano makes the grab, and that's the inning. Tigers leave one. They trail it here 4-2. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Ramon Laureano.
The right fielder.
The line to kick the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The next offering misses. And the count 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. And that's outside. Swings and misses, struck him out. Stepping up for the Guardians, Bo Naylor. He's already homered in this game. Missed with a changeup, ball 1. Fastball for a strike. Ball to strike, the pitch. And a swing and a miss there.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. 2 outs, base is empty. Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Will Brennan. First pitch, not close. Hit in the air, center field. Baddoo makes the catch, and that'll do it. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Emmanuel Clase.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with a W.
The first baseman,
Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. Clase, an all-star a season ago. He throws a cutter, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. Just missed. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Right-handed reliever. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one is inside.
Look, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Stays alive. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got it by him for the play.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Canna, the next to hit, takes outside.
1-0.
Just off the outside edge. 2-0. The Tigers down by a pair here at the top of the 9th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
And misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Rogers stands in now and watches strike 1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed are creeping into my mind right now.
One strike away. Got him. That's the ball game.
This is what you call taking care of business. When you've got home field advantage and you win the first 2 games of the series, that's what you come to the ballpark to do. They've worked hard to get to this point. Now they're in the driver's seat. We'll see how they do once this series continues. But so far, they've set the tone.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these 2 teams.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. First, for the victorious Cleveland Guardians, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. For the Tigers, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 43,345. The Guardians thank you for your continued support and remind you, please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.